It's looking the penis dead in the eye and it's like, out. No entry. You shall not enter. Welcome to Galentines, girlines. It's me. Lads and lassies, you are back again. Do you want to see what my bottle of Prosecco is in to keep it cool? I'm just going to start pre-drinks. I'm going to be honest, I was going to put on a pair of nails, but I would never ever go to pre-drinks or like get ready at someone's house not ready. It's like, come over and get ready at my house. And I'm like, yeah, sure. But I will go over with my tan, my makeup, my hair and everything done, so that I can just sit and drink while ye all stress. And I'll just be like, if you want to, during this video, a little self-care Galentine's Day thing, if you want to get a tub of ice cream, or if you want to be doing your fake tan while chilling and listening to me, feel free. This is the environment we are in. We are in the environment of getting ready to go out. Right. And before we get into the video, I just want you to maybe hit that cheeky little subscribe button down below if you want to see this face talk about some controversial little topics. Maybe do, maybe you won't. I would love it if you did. I would give you like a virtual hug. I would share my Prosecco with you. Please hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you know when I post a new video, and let's be friends. Ooh, my name is Kim Petchers and I fucked your boyfriend. Whoop. Now I'm really glad that I didn't decide to start doing my nails, because wait, is this gonna pop? Because if this like pops off, have I been shaking this? Fuck, I'm terrified. Popping like champagne or Prosecco or balloons popping, probably one of my top most hated fears ever. But oh, it feels so wrong, but so right. I guess you're just gonna chill in the ice bucket and we're gonna get to these questiones. The questiones. Whew, girl. Alright, lads and lassies, we are here with the problems. I'm already feeling kind of bubbly. I'm like, I tried to take some pictures and like a TikTok with this and I've half a drink in. So, Jesus, my nips are out. Whoop-a! I need to stop saying that. Goddamn TikTok, you're killing me. Whoo, girls. This is something else. So, stuck between if he wanted, he would, and go get what you want. So this is huge. Me, personally, slide into the DM. Just the worst thing he can say is no. But even if he says no, yeah, that stings, and I hate when people say the worst thing someone says is no. No hurts, but no also saves you time. So say you text them tonight and you go, hello, I think you're cute, want a FaceTime date or something during pandemic, you know, we're going to stay social distancing, and just see how it goes. You never know. And if he says no, then girl, get back on that Tinder game. Saves you time, have a little cry, and then go, okay, thank you for that, because now I know where I need to put my energy, and it's not you, honey. If I heard that a girl or guy went up and was like, yeah, I just went up to them and was like, hey, I like you, want to go on a date, I would be like, balls, take them all, you've got all the balls. I think it's very, very attractive if someone can come up and be like, hi, I really like you. I know we don't know each other, but do you want to get to know each other to see if this could go anywhere else? That's hot. That's really hot. Ghosting culture needs to stop. Would love to hear your thoughts. Ghosting culture does need to stop. I hate that people think that it's okay to cop out and not give someone a reason. If you don't like them, if it was a one night stand and they thought it was more, just say it. That person has closure and can move on. It's also just out of respect. It says a lot. If someone ghosts you, just think about their mindset for a moment. They think that it's perfectly okay with whatever length of time you've been texting or talking, that they just are like, whoop, I'm gone. That says a lot about them. That says a lot of immaturity about them, or possibly fear, and that they're insecure, that they're not able to own up and be like, hi, I don't like you in that way, I want this to end. Wow, look, someone put on their big girl pants. Someone, communication. The amount of times I watch a movie and I'm like, oh my god, if you had another 30 seconds, took a breath, and then spoke again, this would all be resolved, because communication is key. Say it with me, communication is key. So ghosting culture, completely against it, and it shows that there's nothing wrong with you. It might be that they don't want the relationship with you. Fair. That's allowed. That's their own opinion. They're allowed that right. But I do believe that someone should be, if they're getting into a relationship, they should have the actual mindset to be able to tell someone when they want it to end or not. Because it's just maturity. Grow up. Okay. How to understand a lad and what they want. Honey. Trying to be like all lads are the same. I hate that, because it's double standard. Because if you were like all girls are the same, there'd be a fucking conniption. Both girls and guys are complex creatures. And it comes back to communication. It's just asking them. Ask them blank out. Be like, where are we? They're tough questions. But at least it's talking. Rather than you just sitting there being like, yeah, I guess I just see us as friends too. And then you go and cry. It's a person you want to be with. So you should be like, they should be your best friend and your sexual partner all in one. You should be able to have the bants, have the DMCs, and have the sex. So, communication. Talk to them. Say it out loud. And if they can't talk back, then that's their immaturity, and you don't need to be a mother to someone. But long story short, you can't understand them. Little advice from someone is, don't go searching. Enjoy yourself. Let it happen organically. 6 years in a relationship. So, be yourself. You have to be able to talk. You have to be able to have fun. And you have to be able to be yourself. Because if you're pretending, man, that's one hell of an exhausting role. And how long are you going to pretend for? Whew, that was deep. Okay, I had to refill this, because this is my favourite question that I got. One, it's from a guy. Okay? Guys are welcome here too. Oh, this really got me, man. Is there such a thing as being too nice? Obviously not. But there is that culture that's embedded into movies that it's like, the nice girl gets the bad boy and she cures him and he changes just for her. There's like this stupid fairy tale version of it. It's each individual's definition of love, or each individual's definition of a relationship. And from that is the relationships that they've seen or been submerged in throughout their whole life. So some people don't enjoy a relationship that's happy and steady and nice and random acts of kindness, like showing up with like a bouquet of flowers. Some people hate that shit, and then others live for it. So on one side, you have people that happily stay in a relationship that they argue a lot of bickering, but they're both usually fighting for the same thing. They both want to be together. They just, something about it. Do you know the way some people love to pick a fight? That's one side of it. And there's nothing wrong with that kind of love. Other people then love to be showered with love and affection, and it also comes back to their love language, and it can be so annoying, especially for guys, because of the way it's painted in movies, that if you're the nice guy, like nice guys finish last. That's fucking bullshit. That's utterly bullshit. Nice guys finish last, or like all the nice guys are nerds that just get pushed aside, and like in the last clip of the movie they get with like the best friend. It just means that if you're chasing someone and you're being really nice and they're not chasing you back, that's their problem. Like, don't go becoming an asshole. Like, what? Like, stop being nice? No. Be you. And the right person will come along. Like, how many people have you met? You know? And how much do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to travel? Imagine the people that you will meet. So, please, if you think that there's such a thing as being too nice, when you put it on the other hand, it's like, should you be meaner to be in a relationship? Like, this is getting so deep. But if anything I've learned this year is just, like, have fun. Be yourself. And then the right people, both friends, family, adventures, opportunity, relationships, they'll all come to you. Once you were completely yourself. And believe me, when you're completely yourself and then you find those people, it's like, oh, wow, this is what life's about. Because it is. You just gotta be yourself. Sorry, this is getting so deep. I hate that people believe that they have to be something else to be in a relationship or have to do certain things to get into a relationship. It's like, nah. You as you are is perfect. Your soul, like, you'll find him. Yeah, this one's for the boys that all the girls treat like shit, because we've got fuck boys and fuck girls. Now girls, don't go getting offended on me. It's not an insult. It's just a bit of fun. We all go through a hoe phase. Oh my god, okay, so this is a story. This is a story. This is so embarrassing. Okay, so I'm bringing out my actor, so I'm gonna put my glass down. I'm setting the scene. Okay. Brought a fella home after the first date, and just as he was about to put it in, he stops. Looks me dead as straight in the eyes and goes, "I've never done this before." I awkwardly shuffle, sitting on the curtain, and pull the whole pole down on top of the two of us. All while in a single bed. Safe to say I needed new curtains. Oh my god. I love that. I'm so sorry, but that's so funny. Pulled down the whole pole down on top of us. Did it hurt? Did like he go soft? Like what happened then? Did you still have sex? Did you have sex after? I wanna know. I wanna know that he really loved me. Ooh. Do a quick background check before a date and make sure that your friends know where you are. The best piece of advice would be exactly that, is to make sure if you're meeting someone from online, do all your background checks, do the stalking. Social media is there for this purpose. It's very, very accessible. And tell your friends where you're going, share your snap maps. But please, anywhere you go, tell your friends, tell whoever. It might be embarrassing to be like, "Hey mom, I'm going on a date." But do it. Because man, there's some freaks out there in the world, coming from someone who is obsessed with true crime and murder and psychopaths and serial killers. I know, weird. There's a lot of amazing, beautiful, kind people. There's a lot of freaks out there. But just be safe. Wear condoms. Okay, I like this one. How to stop being awkward on the first FaceTime or date. Sweetie, first dates are always awkward. The first 5 minutes of a first date, whether it's on FaceTime or in person, is going to be awkward. So FaceTime, just be like, "Hey, this is so weird. I feel so awkward." Immediately, they see you as a human and you see them as a human. Communication. They're probably thinking the exact same thing. And in real person, it's like it never happened. Like on like a normal date, just being like, "Oh my god, I'm actually kind of nervous." And they'll be like, "Why are you nervous?" Just be like, "Oh, I always get this with first dates. You know, just for the first hour, I'm a little nervous getting to know someone. I usually talk faster or ask a lot of questions. So don't mind me." They will almost always go, "Oh yeah, man, thank God you said it, because I always get nervous too." Or, "Oh, fair. Well, if there's anything I can do to like help make you less nervous, let me know." Communication. Dirty secret. Communication is key. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I do. This is my last question. And this one I can tell is kind of difficult. I have such a low drive, but my boyfriend has a high one. How do I fix my drive? There is nothing wrong with you that needs to be fixed. Let's just put that as the bottom line. A sex drive comes in different waves. It can depend on where you're at in life. If you are stressed, your sex drive goes down. If you are not fueling your body properly, your sex drive goes down and plummets. Stress is the worst thing for sex drive. It literally is. It's called vaginaism. or something like this, which literally means that your body will clamp up in fear of penetration because internally you are so stressed about the entire world that your body is like, no, nothing's getting in, stay out. It's looking the penis dead in the eye and it's like, out, no entry, you shall not enter. And then the penis is like, whoa, man. Sex drive is different for everyone at different stages of your life. I've gone through it. There's times when it was just like, let's go. And then in contrast to that, it can be very like, I don't feel anything. And you just need to communicate that. Women are so much harder to stimulate than men. Because a woman needs to be severely relaxed to be able to orgasm. Figuring out what makes you feel that you want to do it. Like, write it out. Write about the times that you were very like, woo, let's go. And then write about the times that you weren't. You know, me. Mornings, hell no. I need coffee. I need at least 2 things of coffee to function. So before that, I'm literally like, do not fucking touch me. It can be frustrating for both partners. You feel like you need to perform because they have a high sex drive and you feel like you need to meet them. But they should also be considerate enough if you tell them to be like, okay, well, I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do. And that is, say it with me, communication. If you had sex with them and afterwards they were like, hey, you just didn't seem the same, but like, yeah, I really didn't want to do that, they're gonna feel fucking awful. Well, they should, like in a healthy way, that it would be like, well, why did you do that? If you didn't want to do it, you should have said. So communicate and be like, I really don't feel like it. You know, it's all crazy and scary and weird. And I'm only talking from like a year's experience. I did not have sex until I was over 22 years of age. And I say that with no shame. It was something I really wanted to do with someone I trusted. And I did, and now I can say that I never regret it. Sexiest thing a human can do in this world, the sexiest thing and most appealing thing to both friendships, relationships, opportunities, is being unapologetically yourself. You're able to communicate what you really believe in and who you really are. That is the most attractive trait. If I saw that in a person, I'd be like, I want to be friends with them. I want to hang around with them because I know they're also going to just look at me and allow me to be me. Just do you. Communicate. Communication is key. Have fun. The embarrassment and the laughing and the weird and the just not knowing. We're just humans. That's all we're out here doing. That's all we're out here doing. Why did I go up kind of north with my accent? I do wish I had a Northern Ireland accent because I think it's just so lovely. Okay, join me next week. I sounded like a presenter. Join me next week when we will talk about the ins and outs of the vagina. No, but I'm joking. So next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to do makeup and marriage. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do a face of makeup, and we're going to talk about your opinions on marriage. Just like, is it overrated? Should it be done? When do you think you'd do it? Do you believe in it? Would you love to? I think they're conversations that need to be had. So on this channel, we shall have them. Welcome to Galentines, girlines. Make sure to follow me on Instagram because that's where I get you to engage with my posts and send me questions. Till next week already. Mwah!